Today I'm here with 5 of the best Town Hall 10 attack strategies that you should be using in war. What is up, my friends? My name is Ek and we're back inside of Clash of Clans today looking at 5 different attack strategies for Town Hall 10 that are dominating and a ton of fun to do. What I want you guys to do is watch through all 5 of these strategies and let me know in the comments of this video which one you would most prefer to attack with in your war. Guys, remember to subscribe to the channel and ring the bell for daily Clash of Clans videos. And again, like I said, don't forget to ring that bell. It's kind of important and I want you here when the videos drop. But now let's get into number 1. The first and my favorite attack strategy that we're looking at today is the miner attack with a queen walk. Notice this base really long and narrow, perfect for a queen walk miner attack, because what you're trying to do with this strategy is narrow down the base as much as possible with the queen walk and with the king possibly on the other side of the base. Always depends on the attacker. I love the balloons coming in right here because not only are they beating down on defenses, but they are also clearing the airways for the queen and for those healers so the healers don't get struck by any air bombs. So the queen's going to continue walking down to the western side of the base, or I should say up to the west, which is going to be great for the attack because it's making the base more and more narrow. Remember, the miners attack anything, not only defenses, so if there are structures on the outside, the miners can be pulled out there off track and then you're not going to get the most value out of your spells. Look at this baby dragon getting huge value on top of that town hall as well. The queen is cleaning up all the pups that came out of that lava hound. And if you notice that the base that you're attacking has a lava hound in it because someone else hit the base and you kind of know what's inside the clan castle, miners are a perfect example of a troop that you can go in with. But here, fresh hit or not, the queen would have dealt with whatever was coming out of the clan castle. Stone slammers coming in from the east and all the miners are coming in from the southeastern side of the base. The stone slammer right now and the king are narrowing down the base up top, making it really easy for those miners to stay right down the center and they could be healed the entire way. Getting huge value out of these miners and even more value out of that queen walk. Check this out, the queen is still going, completely cleaned out the side of the base. And now the miners can go right up the gut and clean out everything in the center. We're going to want to use those heal spells near splash damage or near inferno towers. So notice this wizard tower is beating down on our miners and the inferno tower as well. But the heal spell is there and able to keep those miners up and alive because they can heal straight through infernos and straight through wizard towers. The queen's making her way around. We have another heal on the miners and no more spells. The healers are getting beaten up by the inferno tower, but even if the queen does go down, there are enough miners left in this attack to bring down the base. But you know what? Looks like the queen may live to see another day, as well as all the miners. Look at how many are left over in this attack. I'll tell you what, I miss Town Hall 10 and I miss using miners at Town Hall 10. They have always been my favorite. But this is number 1 of 5. I want you guys to see what's coming next. Let's go have a look. Before we get into the next queen walk attack, I want to remind you guys to throw a thumbs up on the video because you giving a like to a video really does help out the performance and it helps me out here on YouTube, so I appreciate it. Now we have RC Eddie coming on in with a queen charge Lalo attack. Notice the 4 earthquake spells in the composition. That tells me that the queen is going to be going into the base, not just around the outside like we saw on that last attack. That's the difference between a queen charge and a queen walk. The king with that wizard and the queen are coming in from the southern part of the base, going to get some great value. And notice the healers are not being dropped in yet. The reason for this is the healers would most likely be jumping over to the king and then be in close range of those air defenses because the queen has yet to be targeted. Baby dragon balloon coming in. The balloon is being used to get rid of any air mines along the way so the baby dragon can get the whole value that it's supposed to be getting. There's the quake spell completely opening up the base, allowing for the queen to walk all the way into the center right by the enemy heroes. The baby dragon is continuing that funnel, making sure that the queen doesn't run around the outside of the base because, you know, funneling is kind of important. Rage spell being dropped on the queen, allowing for her and her healers to go ham, take out the enemy king without any issue. Then she should be stepping up and continuing her walk towards that clan castle. And now that she is on her way there, she has to deal with the clan castle troops. Poison spell on the lava hand and on the balloon. Another rage on the queen and the healers. Really great placement as well. The more you could drop it into the base where she will be traveling, the more value you're going to get from the rage spell, but you always want to make sure you catch the healers. You don't just want to rage your queen. You need the healers to be going crazy so that they can keep the queen up even in the heaviest of moments when she's being pounded in the core of the base. Now, this attack, you're going to want to take out the clan castle. You're going to want to take out the enemy queen, but what's going on here? She is going towards the outside a little bit, but here we go. Our queen engaging with the enemy queen and taking her down. The sweepers could be a pain, and we're going to see how they impact the phase 2 of the attack, which is going to be Lalo. The queen is actually stepping up, took out one of those air sweepers. Stone Slammer coming in from the west, and the Lalo coming in from the southwest. So the Stone Slammer is going to take out all the defenses along the outside of the base, keeping the balloons pathing straight through the center, kind of like we talked about and we saw with the Miner attack as our #1 hit for today. Balloons were in that Stone Slammer, max level balloons mind you, and the Queen charge is still going while everything is cleaning on the outside of the base. Look at the pups, the minions are cleaning up everything as the Lava Hounds did go down. The balloons are still coming on through. Healers are going to be attacked by the skellies, or no, they're not. Those are small ground skellies, so we safe. We okay. Balloons are going to take down the final defense, which is a cannon, and then the rest of the base is cleanup. Maybe one of the strongest attack strategies overall in Clash of Clans is Queen Charge Lalo. With that being said, it's one of the most difficult to execute. So for all the strategies that we're looking at today, I urge you guys to practice them in friendly challenges. And when you're pushing on ladder as well, when you're farming, use the strategies that you want to use in war. So when it's time for war, you can dominate and pull in 3 stars. Coffee Ops. Now we have Ariana with one of the most popular Town Hall 10 and Town Hall 11 attack strategies right now in Clash of Clans, and that's the Pekka Hog Attack. We have 4 Pekka, 22 Hog Riders, a Wall Wrecker, some support troops with Wizards and Goblins. The Pekka are going to come in and tank for the Wizards behind. They're then going to be basically clearing out the outside of the base, getting inside of the base, most likely, and just tearing things apart, and then allowing for a narrowed base to be attacked by the 22 Hog Riders left in the composition. Now we do have the Wall Wrecker coming in, so this is where the kill squad comes into action. Wall Wrecker and the Pekkas with the heroes and some Wizards are diving into the base. And this is where the value comes in, guys. With these attack strategies, you want the Hog Riders to be able to path around the base and not into the center of the base. So the Wall Wrecker and heroes getting into the core and taking everything out of the core allows for that beautiful pathing for those Hog Riders. There are 4 heal spells in the composition. A Rage and Healer dropped in the center of the base. Usually those are safe for the Hog Riders, but I think Ariana thought that she would need a little bit of help. So she dropped the heal to keep the kill squad alive. Now the Hogs are coming in from the northern side of the base. Giant bombs are there, and that's why you have heal spells with this strategy. You need to make sure that you're healing up where those gaps are in the base. You don't want to hit giant bombs, and if you do, you want to have the heal spell ready so that the Hog Riders can stay up and not go down to the attack. Nice placement here because the Hogs are going to have to path right through to get to the Archer Tower and to that mortar, getting good value from that heal spell. And with one more heal left in the composition, I would assume it's going to come into play by the Wizard Tower, unless if the Hogs get weak, and they actually are kind of weak. So she dropped it probably a little earlier than she would have liked, but she's going to get the value because the Hog Riders will be within that heal spell for the majority of the time. Plus, we do have that Queen there to help take out some of those defenses that the Hogs are attacking. Giant Bomb taking the Hogs down to almost nothing, and the Wizard Tower could take out all of our Hog Riders, may take out all of our Hog Riders. Actually, 3 more remain, and that's where the heal spell dropped a little bit further back. Would have been better. Unfortunately, the Hogs were soft, and she had to strengthen them up when attacking this section right here. So she had to go in a little bit early. But heal up your Hog Riders as they go around the base, keep them alive, and if you're lucky, the kill squad will be alive as well, assisting in the cleanup of the base and taking out defenses, and even distracting defenses while your Hogs path around. Now Matt's coming in with an attack that's a little bit different, and we're looking at Mass Pekka. 8 Pekkas in this attack, 10 Wizards, and that's really it. Pekkas and Wizards, we got the heroes, the Wall Wrecker. Basically, the Wall Wrecker is going to be sent into the base. The Wizards are behind the Pekkas, and they are going to sweep right through the base. Cool thing about this is the strategy will work very well when you're attacking against multi-target Infernos. When they're set on multi, they will not melt those Pekkas. It will take them forever. And with 2 heal spells in the composition, you could heal right through any damage that they might do. 3 rage spells in the composition as well. Freeze spells are important. You want to kind of keep everything alive and shut down the Infernos or any defenses that are really getting a lot of value on your kill squad. Heal spells being dropped as everything gets into the base. Another rage. Bowlers coming out of the wall wrecker this time. And bowlers are a great addition to this attack, being that they can roll their rocks over the walls and take out things that the Pekka would have to actually chop through the walls to get to. The Pekkas are running around like crazy, and the Queen is pretty safe behind them. In the center of the base, the King trying to get through and being successful, going to take down that one multi-target Inferno Tower. 1 minute and 37 seconds left in this attack, and this is what you'll typically see. A slow attack takes a while, but because of the power of the Pekkas, they can just eventually make their way through the base, and there aren't going to be defenses strong enough to take them all down. So if you're looking at a Town Hall 10 base that has multi-target Infernos, you could consider this attack strategy, because those Pekkas, they are just so tanky and it's really hard to take them down. Luke is coming in with the final attack strategy here today, and it's a drag bat attack. 10 dragons, 7 bat spells, rage, 2 freeze, and 1 haste spell. Anti 3-star Town Hall 10 design. That's where the Town Hall is on the outside of the base, so you can put more defenses, in the clan castle in the center. The Queen is a Sui Queen and the King is a Sui King. What that means is they're dropped into the base and they are used to get objectives done. You want to take out air defenses, you want to take out sweepers, maybe a clan castle if you can. But with dragons and drag bat, you don't need to really worry about the clan castle, because the dragons can take out almost anything. So really nothing to worry about. What you do need to do with those heroes, which Luke has done here, is narrow down and funnel down these parts of the base so the dragons can path straight on through the center of it, like they're doing right now, really beautifully. When the dragons get towards the center of the base and a lot of the defenses are distracted, you're going to drop in the bat spells and allow for those bat spells to take out and pick away defenses along the way. The Stone Slammers coming in, going straight after those air defenses as well, actually getting a little off track there, going after the mortar instead. But the multi-target Inferno is not going to be enough to take down the Stone Slammer and all of the balloons. The haste spell there to support as well. And we have 2 free spells in the composition. There's 1 on top of the Wizard Tower. Those are the exact defenses that you're going to want to freeze. And honestly, no other spells are needed. The freeze spell can be swagged. Really great attack by Luke. Dragbat is extremely strong, especially when it's in the hands of an attacker that has experience with the attack strategy. Bats are delicate, but they can be deadly as well if you know how to protect them. Clearly Luke knows how to do that, as all the bats are still alive in this attack. And right now, we are going to watch this Town Hall go down. The 5th and final attack. Now it's time for you guys to let me know in the comments which one was your favorite. I want to give some love to Reddit Zombies. Thank you guys so much for having me over, part of the EYG family. And as always, I need to give love to my esports organization. That's Echo Esports. We're competing in all different games. If you're a competitive gamer on mobile, or if you're a content creator and interested in being part of something bigger, another organization, come on through. A lot of huge things happening over there. Their Discord is linked in the description of this video, but we're out of here for today. Don't forget about my second YouTube channel, Echo Gaming Diablo, where I cover Diablo games and Path of Exile games on the regular. I'll see you guys back here later on today with another video, but before that, check out this one. I'll see you later, guys, and be good.